Come a little bit closer. Amen. Alright, we get started with me.
Hey, what's going on? This is Q, Peace Tag Team.
What's up? And this is Merc B. What's going on, Tag Team followers? We love ya.
We love ya.
Yeah.
And we're back for another edition.
Another edition. Getting it cracking once again. My bestie.
Yes.
At B Quintonio on Twitter.
And you can find him at... Where you at?
I'm at Mercedes Boy.
Just
on
playing.
Twitter.
I'm just playing. I don't know you like that.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm just feeling good tonight.
That's what's up. Ooh. Okay. Mm.
This jungle Jew.
Okay.
This jungle Jew.
Well, I'm just happy to sip of this Coke Zero. So this is the thing. Today, you know, we were talking about what the next topic should be on the show.
Yeah.
And we decided that we are going to tackle a big one.
You can put it that way. Yeah. Does size matter?
Does size matter?
In the black gay community? Because, you know, we hear females talking about that all the time. Does size matter? But, you know, we talk about that, but off the record. You know,
exactly.
People are so scared that if you like big ones, that you're going to be called a size queen, right?
Yeah, I'm going to call you that.
Oh, really? That's what but, you know, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it freely and openly today.
Well, this is the thing. I don't personally think it matters. What I will say is, I don't like the extreme of anything.
All right.
So I don't
not
like.
Too big, not too small.
Yeah, I can't do extreme. I mean, even, you know, I didn't say too big or too small. I said the extreme. I said extremely big.
Right.
Or extremely small.
well, can you agree with me then? My whole take on it is average is the key. For me, at this particular point in my life. Now, maybe at another time in my life when I was a little bit younger, it was like, let me have it. I want it long as a Buick.
I mean,
but, you know,
I think I said the same thing a little bit differently. Like, I think I'm in the middle with that. I'm like, it doesn't really matter. I do, you know what I'm saying? I do, you know, I think it's sexy when somebody leans toward the larger size, though.
Well, now I think it's fascinating. I think it's fascinating.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's fascinating whenever you see it and you can play with it.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is
crazy.
Wow. Like so many things. Hit yourself upside the head.
Side of the head, cross the titty, back of the head.
Right.
Whatever.
But for functionality and for stuff that we gotta do, especially if you my dude and we doing it on a daily, different situations come into play.
I'm with you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that. It can't be. Yeah, it can't be like a full undertaking every time we get ready, because it's like, you know, because I've dated somebody that was like, you know, that was
well endowed.
It was well endowed, and you know that the start was always slow. It was always a slow start for me. You know what I mean?
Real slow at the starting block.
Right, and you had to really like I found myself really having to gear myself up.
When you say gear yourself up, you mean like a all-day preparation situation?
No, I mean no. You know, save for the things that you typically do. I'm just saying mentally, I had to be like, damn, you know, I'm not getting used to this yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's the deal with me. So I'm like, as long as it's not extreme, it's good. But, you know, then it goes back to if I love you, anything goes. So it's like,
oh, okay.
You know what I mean? You do it for somebody you love, but you know.
Yeah, I just think, you know, with me, it's like I said, average is the key at this point. If that's the type of relationship we have, it all depends on what's going down, what you're trying to do to me.
Right.
You know, and there may be some situations where your size doesn't matter at all because of what we're doing. Right. But if you try to do something to me on a regular, then you can't have an irregular.
It is
equipment. You can't have irregular equipment
because this is a regular over here. This is a regular, not irregular.
Right. You can't fit a square into a square peg, right? Excuse me. Did I say that right? I feel like Portia Stewart right now. You can't put a circle into a square peg.
No, a square peg into a round hole.
Okay. And that's even more apropos for this particular situation.
Right. You can't fit it in there.
Right, these drinks.
And I don't want you to push it.
This is a powerful jungle juice. This stuff is getting to me already.
Yeah. It's welcome to the jungle juice.
But I think that you know, people who like big ones should not feel bad or feel guilty for liking big things. I have friends, one of my friends told me, he says, it all depends. If he's in a relationship with someone, it doesn't matter. If he's just messing with someone, just like casual situation, then he needs to be able to swing from it.
Wow.
That's his take on it.
Oh.
I
so
laugh when he was serious.
He's marrying an average, but he's smashing.
He would marry someone average or below average. It would not matter.
It wouldn't matter.
He wouldn't take that into consideration.
Right, but if it's for fun and games,
yeah, then it needs to be all the way live.
It needs to be. That's crazy. Like I said, I'm like, I have to admit, like, it is just a struggle. You know what I'm saying?
What is a struggle?
It's a struggle when somebody is really well endowed. So I'm like, that to me, that struggle will take the fun out of the whole situation. Like, it's one of those things, like, it works in theory. Like, you fantasize about it all the time, and I be like, damn, that would be the shit. But when you faced with it, it's not
right.
It's not as fun.
Then again, maybe it's also how the person maneuvers their equipment too, because somebody can be well endowed or either underwhelmingly endowed, and then they know how to work that. You don't believe in that? Mm-mm. You don't think it's the motion of the ocean?
I mean, I think if somebody is just, good with their sex game, then they're good with their sex game. I've never been in a situation where I was like, damn, he had a little dick, but that motion and that ocean. I ain't never been nobody to say that. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, when it was little, I was like, damn, it was little, and that's it. Like, you know what I mean? If it was good or bad, I never thought of it as it being good or bad. I never blamed it on the dick. Like, well, no. I never blamed somebody with a little dick that's having good sex on the motion of the ocean. I never gave them credit for that. But I have blamed bad sex on a motherfucker with a little dick.
Really?
So it's kind of one of those things, like, you can't win with that. So if you got a little dick, it's kind of like, even if you do have a great sex game with a little dick, I'm probably not gonna give you props. You did a good job, but no, it'll be like you did a good job because I didn't say it was bad. Instead of, I may never actually say it's good, but I'm probably not gonna say it's bad. So that's how you know if you got a little dick and you won. If I didn't say it was bad.
Well, I can't speak from experience on that because I'm like, oh, you got a little dick. Turn on your stomach. Get on your stomach.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you handle that situation.
And then we keep that movement. It's worked so far.
It worked. Okay, I'm not mad at you. Like I said, for me, it's never been a situation where I've been like, oh, he had just that crazy motion. So I'm like, eh.
There have been times where, someone pulled out an anaconda, like Welcome to the Jungle, like you just said, and I was like, what you get ready to do with that? He's like, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do.
And I was like, no. I've been in that situation where I was like, I will play with this all day. I will play with it.
How you play with it?
I would just play with it. I would play with it all day, but you ain't never doing nothing with it.
Right.
Like, I will play with it all day.
You never even slip in the car.
I give you 20 hours of Jocelyn on it. I give you Jocelyn, like, nigga, I've been playing with this big motherfucker for 20 hours. You should be tired. But bitch, you ain't never ever. Cause I've been in that situation where homie pulled out and I was like,
whoa.
Get the fuck out of here for real. Like,
oh, hold up, let me get a pad. What's his name?
What? Okay. See, that's that bullshit.
Cause you said you didn't mind.
Okay. That's that bullshit. But I've had when a dude pulled out, I'm like, damn, that is amazing. Wow. But you ain't fucking nobody with that tonight.
Okay. I'll swing from it a little bit. But you know what? Also, it's not always about fucking or having sex. Oral sex too. See, I would prefer something a little bit smaller. Because my jaw does not unhinge.
Right. And you want to get all that good Kevin Terry teeth.
That sweet that's wrong.
All over that.
That sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff.
That sweet, that gushy stuff. I'm with it. No, but yeah, you want to get that good old, take it all the way down to the ground.
Right. That good guzzle.
And you can't do that on, I mean.
You can, but you can't. And then, you know, it seems like the person with the biggest thing be trying to say, get all of it. Get all that in there. Nigga, you know you can't get all that in there.
You know ain't nobody ever did that shit.
Thank you. I'm a singer. I can keep my throat together. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I can't do all that.
I can't be doing all that. I'm a little guy as it is, so you ain't gonna get all them stunts and shows. You gotta come with something that is regular. Okay. But like I said, I love, and this is the other thing, is somebody that is well endowed. It's no shade. I be feeling like almost like a certain level of admiration. I be like, damn. I be like, you are the bomb. Like, you are the bomb. You were fine enough to get in my bedroom, which means you was fine.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And you got a big dick.
Right.
Like that's kind of like
it's extra credit.
It's extra credit. It's A++ out the piece.
So size does matter. That's what I'm hearing from you.
No, I'm not saying size. I'm not talking about from terms of the actual sexual act.
Right.
I just think I like the person better.
So you never see a little one like, oh, ain't it so cute? No.
I've been in that situation.
I've been in that situation. Cause like, it don't seem like you giving the small dick brothers no love.
I've been in that situation where the guy had a little dick, and I'm not gonna mince words. I'm not gonna mince words. We do had a little dick, and I was like, I liked him. I was like, you don't mad about your dick. I like.
See, no, but that's a difference though. You see, with the guy with the big dick, she was like, all right, Arsenio Hall.
Yes.
And then when the little dick was like, I like you anyway.
I love you.
I love you. You know what I'm saying? Still,
I love you.
That ain't right.
It doesn't really matter what the eyes see. I'm in love with the nutty. It's nutty. And we still gonna get that little ass thing nutty.
That's wrong.
And I'm sticking to it. That's my story.